Right, hi everyone, it's Chris 2E0UKH and today I'm looking at the BlueCAT repeater controller device. You can get one for Icom radios. So this is the one for the Icom. It does the 7000, the 7100, the 9100, and it just connects in the back of the radio. So this is the one I've got. This is the Yaesu one, and it just connects in the back of the radio with a DIN type connector. And it allows you to use your phone to access repeaters using the Repeater Book app. You touch on a repeater on the screen and your radio is connected to your phone by Bluetooth, and it sets up all the parameters for a repeater. And it works them out on GPS location. So if you go on holiday or something, you've got all your repeaters and you don't have to program them in. So this is the setup. The setup is very easy. On the radio, on the 857, I had to go into menu 20 and I had to set it to CAT. And on the radio I also had to go into menu 19 and set the baud rate, the CAT rate, to 38,400. That's on menu 19. So that's the radio setup. You put the device in the back, you power on the radio and it'll have a flashing light. And then on your phone, it's fine for Android, you start the Repeater Book app, press menu, settings, and there's an option for BlueCAT. You select radio, then you choose your radio from the list. And you basically just scan for that Bluetooth device and you enter the pin number 1234. So it's a piece of cake to get it working. And I've been after one of these for a long time. So I'll leave these links in the description. I'll leave the manual in there as well so you can have a look at it. Available for Icom and Yaesu. Let's just go through what Yaesu's it works on. It works on the 8 series. So 857, 897 and 817. And you need the latest version of Repeater Book. And this is for Android. Don't believe there's one for iPhone yet. In my instructions it just mentioned Android. Android and iPhone have different Bluetooth chipsets, so they're not compatible. So it mentions the Android connection there. So Android only. Right, so I'm all set up in the mobile. Got the Yaesu 857D and I've got the BlueCAT connected into the back, and the BlueCAT is connected via Bluetooth to my mobile phone, which I'll show you. Got it up on the visor just for convenience. And whatever these, this is Repeater Book, the latest version. Whatever repeater I click on, the radio just changes to it. Simple as that. So it's an effortless way to operate the radio. I'm just going to click on another repeater and you'll see it change. GB3CI. In the software, you've got to have the latest version of Repeater Book. You can set it to show repeaters up to 500 miles away. You can select 2 meters, 70 sems, all the bands. You can specify individual modes like just FM repeaters, fusion repeaters. And it's a very safe way to use your radio. You know, if you're allowed to use your radio in your car, in your country, you're allowed to touch your phone. This is the big thing. You could have the phone set up on the vent here, and you could just touch the phone and go from one run repeater to another. You know, like when you go on holiday, you don't have to have any repeaters programmed in, you just choose them from the list, and it works out the list via GPS. And it works anywhere in the world. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with this when I go on holiday. You know, I like to try and open repeaters abroad. Blimey, I can get hundreds of repeaters coming up in the list, you know, from all over the place, and they're, you know, I don't have to program them in. They're already in. So I'm just going to swap it over actually to GB3CO. Just tap in on the phone now, and I'll see if I can get a contact. (2E0UKH) listening on GB3CO. (2E0UKH) listening. Anyway, I've been looking for one of these for a long time, looking at getting one of these, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. I'll leave a link in the description where you can get it from. You know, there are some knockoff versions on the Chinese sites. You know, may or may not work, but I'll put a link in the description where you can buy it from. 73 2E0UKH.